Randy Fullmer has died. Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net. There's no intro or logo today. Just talking about a talented man who is no longer with us. So, for those of you who do not know who Randy Fullmer is, he is a former animator and producer, and, well, we'll save the last job for later. He started off his career as being an animator for various different animation studios and Don Bluth productions. He worked a little bit on the Dragon's Lair game. He worked on this truly little known animated film called Happily Ever After. He was hired on a 3-month contract job for Who Framed Roger Rabbit to work on the Toontown scene, and that ended up becoming an 18-year career at Walt Disney Feature Animation. He would work on various animated projects like The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Beauty and the Beast, and eventually he would graduate to being a producer, and he would produce, well, ironically, Disney's funniest film and Disney's probably least funny film, at least least funny when it comes to it was trying to be funny. The least funny film that he produced was Chicken Little. And here's the thing, the less we say about Chicken Little, the better. I mean, we want to look back at the good things. But he also produced The Emperor's New Groove, a movie that started out as an epic fantasy drama, but then started to shift into a more comedic film and is now considered probably the funniest film that Disney has ever produced. And Disney has made a lot of funny films. He decided to retire from Disney at the top of his game after Chicken Little had come out, and he decided to follow a passion project of his, which was making guitars for musicians. And he founded Win Guitars, which, look, I'm not a musician, I don't play an instrument, but by all accounts, these guitars were very well made. They were handcrafted. He was a one-man operation with this business. And it's kind of inspiring to see someone not only have one dream job and ride it to 18 years into great success, but then to have a second dream job that he leaves the stable career job for the second dream job, and he is also successful in that field. If you want to see a documentary about that transition from animation producer to guitar maker, you can click this link above. It's on YouTube for free. It's definitely worth the watch. And by the way, it's also directed by Emperor's New Groove and Chicken Little director Mark Dindal. So if you want to see what his latest directorial feature is until the upcoming Garfield movie comes out, you can watch it on YouTube. And here's the interesting thing about this whole situation. Randy Fullmer is clearly a titan in the animation industry. He was involved in so many classic Disney films, classic Don Bluth productions, maybe not some not so classic other animated films, but the thing is, he had a long and storied career in animation. He was an important figure in animation. And one of the reasons I'm making this video is not only to pay tribute to the man, but here's the thing. I was having a hard time even confirming this death. I read a tweet from the Emperor's New podcast that he had died and spent a couple days looking around, just not able to find anything about the man's death. And so I actually had to reach out to him. I was like, dude, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but where was it confirmed that he died? And it turns out some of his fellow animators like Gary Johnson, Gary Truesdell, and several other animators who worked with him posted on their Twitter and Facebook accounts, and so I was able to confirm it that way. And yet, there is no acknowledgement from the Walt Disney Company that Randy Fullmer has passed away. The Win Guitars website has not been updated. I see no news article, no obituary, It's not even listed on Cartoon Brew, which Cartoon Brew is usually very good at announcing the death of titans in the animation industry, and nothing. It's like his career almost didn't matter. And that is a shame. It makes me sad to think that this guy, who had such an influence at the Disney studios and produced one of the funniest animated films of all time, his passing is just kind of going by without anyone really commenting. And I think it's really sad. So, for whatever it's worth, Randy, and I know I never got to meet you or talk to you, but thank you for the memories. Thank you for what you did. You will be missed. You will be remembered. I'm sorry that it seems like people don't seem to realize you've passed or anything, but your work has meant a lot to me. It's meant a lot to millions of people who have watched it and enjoyed it. You will be missed, and everyone, take care and remember to hug your loved ones and let them know that you love them. You never know. So there, that's my crappy little tribute video to Randy Fullmer. May he rest in peace. Take care, everyone.